Another video with new stories. Firstly, USAID Chief Samantha Power just a few hours ago clarified her earlier statement. Yesterday I shared a clip showing Samantha Power, and yesterday she was saying that warehouses of aid agencies in neighboring regions were filled with aid, but agencies were not being given access to Tigray. Situation is worsening. That's what she said yesterday. But today she is correcting herself. What is she saying today about the cooperation of government officials, authorities in Ethiopia? A second new story is from the Amhara region, viewers. Amhara regional security body, Regional Security Council, held a meeting today. And after that, a statement was released. Very important statement. Amhara regional government says that Vuyane, TPLF, Tigray, they have declared war. And some other main points we'll discuss of this statement. Thirdly, Somali region of Ethiopia, where tens of thousands have been displaced due to an ongoing drought. An aid agency has shared some statistics about child marriages in the Somali region, especially in drought-hit areas. Number of child marriages has doubled in these areas. Why is that? Lastly, some updates from Tigray-Eritrea, Tigray-Amhara border. Is there any large-scale fighting ongoing in border areas? Firstly, first news story is about USAID Chief Samantha Power's statement. Yesterday, I shared a video clip showing Samantha Power, and she said yesterday that warehouses of aid agencies in neighboring regions, they were full of food aid, but aid agencies were not being given access to Tigray. Today, she changed her statement. She shared an update. Now she says that more than 90 trucks are on their way towards Tigray, WFP trucks, and authorities have offered a full approval. Today she is saying that Ethiopian government is fully cooperating with aid agencies, aid convoys, a big aid convoy, a large aid convoy of 90 plus trucks is on its way. And the government says that it is ready to to allow more such convoys towards Tigray. Situation seems to be improving. It means that Samantha Power has changed her statement, but we'll have to wait a little. If this speed is sustained and on daily basis we see large convoys, if it happens, it could be a very positive development, because a war is imminent if there is no improvement in humanitarian crisis in Tigray. Second news story is about a meeting held in the Amhara region of Ethiopia, viewers. Amhara region's regional security body met today. Meeting was held with participation of regional forces, chiefs, regional government officials. Some key decisions have been made. Firstly, at the end of the meeting, statement was released. The statement claims that Tigray, Vuyane, they're using Vuyane, that Vuyane have declared war on the Amhara region once again. So whether there is large scale fighting in Wolkait in North Gondar or not, Amhara region says a war has been declared by a Tigray government. Secondly, it says that there must be internal law and order, internal unity in the Amhara region in the face of this new attack from Tigray government. So, Amhara regional government says that action will be taken against organized and unorganized armed groups which are creating divisions in the name of religion, ethnicity and politics. It means that we could see action against those Fano groups which are operating without approval from Amhara regional government. We have seen actions in Mecca and Islam. Dozens of Fano members were arrested yesterday. Then we saw a protest there yesterday. And today, reportedly, most of these Fano members were released. So, wherever trainings are underway without the approval of the government, regional government, action will be taken. It does not mean that Amhara regional government wants to eliminate Fano. No. It wants to put Fano under some control. It does not want Fano to be a lawless force. It's armed now. Fano members are armed. And if there is no check, no control, this armed Fano can be a serious problem for the region. That's what the region believes. So that's why action against Fano factions which are operating without the approval of the government will be taken. Now, question was, Amhara region says that Vuyane have declared war once again on the Amhara region. What's the situation on the ground? We reported that there was some engagement, some clashes in Wolkait, but these clashes cannot be seen as large-scale confrontation that Tigray government has declared a war on the Amhara region. Yes, clashes did happen, but it's not that full-scale war has started. So maybe Amhara regional government is using this narrative to take action against armed groups operating in the Amhara region and to create internal unity. Lastly, thirdly, viewers, new story from the Somali region, where we know that tens of thousands have been displaced, thousands of cattle have died, they have perished due to an ongoing drought. No rains and people have been forced to flee their homes towards those areas where they can get some food aid. An aid agency has shared some statistics. The agency says that in the Somali region of Ethiopia, mostly in drought hit areas, child marriages have doubled. Now, when these underage girls are married, obviously they give birth as well. And those newborns would be malnourished. So, it leads to further complications, but it is happening according to some organizations working in these drought hit areas. The situation is so alarming that people have been forced to marry their underage daughters. It should be a matter of serious concern for the regional government, for the federal government, that people are so poor, they cannot afford to feed their children. They are marrying their daughters who are underage. Lastly, viewers, some updates from Tigray-Eritrea, Tigray-Wolkait border. What's happening there? Any clashes ongoing now? Firstly, Tigray-Eritrea border, their confrontation was on multiple fronts. Badme, Rama, Zilambasa, Erob. Exchange of fire happened there. Shelling was reported, confirmed by Gatachoreda. But now situation is reportedly calm, you can say, in the sense that there is no active hostilities ongoing on these fronts. So there is fighting has come to a halt, you can say. But it does not mean that there are no deployments. Deployment has increased on Tigray side especially, and on Eritrean side there was already deployment of forces, large deployments close to Badme especially. Deployments there, but reportedly fighting has come to a halt, shelling has come to a halt. Secondly, Wolkait, Western Tigray. Is there any large-scale fighting ongoing there? As Amhara region government says that full-scale war has been declared by Tigray on the Amhara region, on Wolkait Tigray, on North Gondar. Well, clashes did happen, as I said yesterday. But these clashes cannot be termed as full-scale war from Tigray on Wolkait on North Gondar. Clashes happened in North Gondar and in some parts of Wolkait. Some Tigray-backed news sources say that TDF has taken control of Maigaba, where there were clashes yesterday. We have no confirmation that Maigaba is under TDF control. But yesterday there was fighting close to Maigaba and Korarat. But no confirmation that TDF has taken control of Maigaba or Korarat. So overall, we can say that yesterday's clashes so far have not turned into large-scale fighting. Rather, the clashes are subsiding. We'll update you in coming videos about this border situation. Thank you for watching.